The chords I've been working on are A, D, and E, and I really hadn't started working on changes between them until yesterday, so I really have no facility with that, although I've noticed just when I sat down to do this movie and I warmed up for a minute, I was already doing much better with that than this morning, which probably means that there was a delay of like 20 seconds between chords instead of 40. But so we're working on A, and then the others as well. Oops, but not like that. Let's see. Alright. Crazy. This is all giving me just the last 36 hours of whatever, of working on the changes between those chords, have really given me a lot of optimism. I'm really thinking, okay, well, if I have a 3-chord arrangement that uses like these 3 chords, I definitely in 100 days will be able to strum along a simple song with that. Seems absolutely no doubt about that. So that's really encouraging. So I guess my immediate assignments to myself are to be working on changes between those chords, and I'll continue to work on the chromatic etc. But I'm going to start adding the A major scale. So I figure since I'm doing chords A, D, and E, it makes sense to go, since the root of all that is A, we'll do the A scale, A major. And I haven't even started that. So another thing that I haven't even taken any time with at all is figuring out where the notes are, naming the different frets on the different strings. So those are some sort of next step things as I continue to work on what I'm already working on. Those will be the next things to add, I think. Once in a while, I think because Jason suggested it, I just mute the strings and practice strumming a little bit. And so I'm trying to practice the thing that he suggested of having the beat always be a downstroke, and the sort of half beat, if these are quarter notes, the eighth note would be the upstroke. So either doing it or not doing it in either way, but having that regular movement. But I haven't been spending too much time with that, probably because it's so non-musical, like there's no nice tones going while that happens. Great. So anyway, that gives a snapshot of where I am right now and the state of my facility or lack thereof with these things. But I'm really motivated. I'm more motivated now than I was before I started, because I'm really seeing that at a basic level, be able to do this, without 5 years going by, and it's obvious at a pretty basic level can be fun and neat. So I'm hoping that maybe there'll be a little bit more music at camp this summer. So I'll check in with you maybe in a week and I'll have another progress update. Cool. So it's still Thursday the 21st, and I just reviewed what I just recorded, and I found that, oh man, the end of the neck was not in view, and you couldn't see that. So maybe that was a good thing, but I thought I'd just take a second to make a little bit of a record of what my fretting hand looks like. So I'm having this while I've been doing this filming, this has been a new problem actually, of skipping ahead over a string in my plucking, picking. It's a pick. It's picking, plucking, picking, plectrumming. So that had not been a problem since maybe the first couple of days. Maybe it's the camera. then our chords, I have to tilt the guitar to look at them because what a crazy, who designed this instrument? Because in the sort of normal playing position, I cannot see the strings except for the top string, which I guess is actually called the bottom string. This string is the bottom string because it's like the lowest note, I guess. I suppose maybe it's in our minds we think of it, looking at it like this, or like looking down at it like, oh, here's the bottom, and even though we rotate, like, ooh, look at that, it's still the bottom. But anyway, I can only see this string, so since I'm still trying to figure out how these chords go, I need to tilt this a little bit so I can see the frets and what's going on. So I'm still getting some buzzing sometimes from improper finger position. I mean, of course, I suppose that's to be expected. So anyway, that just gives a little snapshot of what this looks like. Maybe I'll do a couple of seconds of the 2 up and 1 back thing.